Happy holidays! This coming week is the first week of Advent, so it's time to make our wreath. Now, what I've done is first I prepared my string, so I wrapped the string many times around a book, and then I cut it so I would have these lengths. Then I took my greenery and I layered some cedar, some fir. I have in here some huckleberry and some pine. And I made a whole bunch of these little bundles. Now, half of them have these items, and the other half have the same thing, the cedar, there's some fir, some pine, some huckleberry, but it also has some of this holly. And what I'm going to do on the wreath is I'm going to alternate this kind and this kind. So I layered these. I have the cedars in the back because that's the flattest. So I put the cedar first, then they're all the same. They're fir, pine, huckleberry, and holly or not. Okay, so I made a whole bunch of those. All right. Here's our wreath, and I've already tied on a string bundle, and that's tied on there tight. And I'll start with one of these with the holly. Now, I want to say that when I made these bundles, they're about the size of my hand. Okay, that's the measurement I use. They're about as big as my hand. I'm going to put this on here. I want this one to be big, so I'm going to angle this out a little. So it's not in here like this, it's like this. Now I'm going to start winding this on here tight. See, tight. I do not want these to go anywhere. Tight. So I'm going to do 2 or 3 times, and then I'm going to knot it. Really pull that tight. Okay, now that was a berry one. So here's not berries. And I'm going to put this on here so that you can see the berry. It's angled out a little. Actually, before I do that, what I like to do is I'm going to measure down the width of one hand. So right here, I am going to do a little half hitch to carry my string down. Okay, so right here is where this is going to go. Tight. 1, 2, 3, and then this one is going to be a little bit of a knot. Maybe sometimes I go 1, sometimes I go 2 through there and to pull that. So that is going nowhere. Now, I like this method. See, that's going nowhere. And even if one of the bundles loosens up, they won't all come tumbling down. It'll hold together. Okay, now I need a berry one, or I should say a holly one. Oops, I forgot to carry my string again. There, I'm going to take almost like a little stitch right here. Tight. Okay, that looks good. So I'm just going to kind of shush it around a little. Anything that doesn't look as great, you can kind of tuck in a little bit and kind of pull out what you want to see. Make sure all the berries are visible. Now, here's my end right here. Now, if this is where I want to hang it from, I'll make the hanger out of this string. But off camera, I'm going to kind of pick it up and turn it around and decide where I want to put the hanger and whether or not this one is so pretty. I don't even know that it needs much of a bow, but I probably will. I've made a lot of bows ahead of time. I can kind of, that one's a little small. I have, that's kind of pretty. Maybe I'll put one. Sometimes I put, when there's a lot of berries like this, I tend to put the bow to the side because it's less of a focal point and more of an accent point. So I think I could put a bow right there and hang it from here, this will be the top. All right, so play around with that. I think you'll have fun with it. The main advice I have is that if your individual bundles are each pretty, if each bundle just by itself is lovely, then you can't go wrong. The whole wreath will be pretty. Okay, happy holidays. Enjoy your wreath.